Okay, YouTube. Looks like we are all set now. Both of them seem to be coming through. Let me know if you guys notice any issues with the stream quality. So, this is Hellion episode 24. And we're going to jump right back in. This is exactly right where we left off. And I'm trying to see if I can get my... chat to be working, and let's see if it's working. Hey MacGyver, how you doing? Let's see if my Twitch is actually tying in now, because it was not. Okay, it did come through on Stream.io, so hopefully it should be coming in on the stream now. Alright, and let me get that up and running. Alright, so good. We've got Twitch. Oh, right. So it just looked like it needed a restart on... there we go. Now, it would be one thing if... I'd like to know how... yeah, I don't see how to do it. Alright, we should be good though. Alright, yep, and we'll just leave both of those up. Oh, no, that doesn't work. Hang on, I'm gonna leave the chat up. There we go. Alright, it would be nice if I could figure out how to get OBS to actually give me a bigger preview screen. But anyway, so I should be able to see all the chat from Twitch and YouTube now. And we're going to pick up, so we've got this mission to do, and we're going to investigate these areas. I don't think there's anything. I guess I could take that fire extinguisher with me. We don't really need it here. And now I did notice too, if you, I don't know if you can do it on that. Yeah, most anything you can right click on it and it'll pull it up right here. So it'll give you what the capacities are. We probably don't actually need to take that with us because it's at 0. We've got oxygen and nitrogen in that one. Oh, and we actually got some ammo and stuff. Let's go ahead and drop all that stuff off. We don't need it. I do like this interface for the backpacks and whatnot. I just wish, like I said, there's space up there. Wish it'd be nice if we can actually do something with that. Yeah, but we'll get it straightened out. And I should... Oh, because I've got that. I don't know if I can... Yep, I can. All right, very nice. And we've got 2 charged backpacks with us. We're good. I'm doing all right, MacGyver. I'm glad to be back streaming finally again. And I'm not sure exactly what my streaming schedule is going to be. I have a job change coming up here, and nothing is set in stone yet. So, it might... I might have some days that I'm not able to stream, but I'm hoping to at least do a few streams a night, kind of like I used to, at least, if not more. Okay, so should. No, come on. Thank you. Alright. We didn't want to close that one. No, we just want to close that one. Why is the helmet's always dirty? Alright. First of all, let's get, let us get everything pressurized. going to get all the way up, but we're going to get close enough. Okay, we'll get those. And I do believe there is a spot for that. All right, very nice. Ah, breathable atmosphere. Oh, I got out and dock. Okay. And we'll just go up. I like to get a little bit away from the station. Alright, so we need to go to these lovely waypoints. We're going to jump down to that. Yeah, that one's on... right here, right? Yeah. Oh, wait. I think it was a different orbit than we were in before. Huh, I wonder if it varies. I could have swore I was in more of a polar orbit, but anyway, so we're here. We'll go ahead and jump over to that one first. Oh, wait a minute. That's one we don't need to search. That one. There we go. And then we should be able to jump around because, yeah, that's going to be a little iffy. Okay. And there we go. Good enough. Yeah. And just like Kerbal Space Program, F5, F9 is quick save, quick load. Because I'm assuming we're not going to hit the station when we jump, but we'll do a save just in case. Okay, good. All right. Now, luckily, most of these I've been able to keep, at least from what I was doing before, was able to keep the jumps relatively slow or short. You know, I was able to get some jumps like 45 seconds and stuff. I don't know if they've revamped it with, you know, the update, but it seems like the FTL times are a lot shorter than they were. I don't know. It could be wishful thinking on my part, but I haven't had, you know, it seems like we were used to getting more than a few minutes. But it might be that they've just changed the interface and now it's a little bit easier to set up the jumps too. But it seems like it's a little bit easier to dial them down. Yeah, so this mission is basically we have to go out to these 3 points. And I believe only one of those 3 points is the correct one, and it's random each time. Not 100% sure on that. So, well, we will see. But we can collect, I believe there's some, you know, loot there, basically, which we need, because we pretty much have nothing at this point. So that'll, you know, gives us a good reason to go there either way. And see what we can get. I believe these are mostly, like, kind of like production-type facilities. And I think last time... Now, see, you can actually pull the stuff off of these. So, I believe last time I pulled that module off. Which, if we can, I'm going to do it again. Because solar power is great. you know, doesn't put out a ton, but kind of like real life, but it does put out something, obviously. Oh. And we're going to go ahead and dock. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Wow, yeah. You know, you think a station would be a little bit more stable than that. That's not fun either, because we have to actually go there. I was actually thinking about that as I was going up to it, too. I was like, I said, we're probably a little close on that. Hopefully it'll stabilize. I doubt it. It's Hellion. Nothing stabilizes. Oh! Maybe we won't collect that module. Oh! No, don't jump. Wow. Okay, yeah. Who sees me crashing a ship anytime really soon? I wonder if I do this right, if I can get in and dock. I'm assuming once I actually dock to it. Oh, it's going faster than I am. I'm assuming this is going to be a lost cause. Oh, you know what we can actually do? Let's just do this. Since I've obviously screwed this up already. You would think those would have RCS on them, but, you know, I guess not. Let's get... We probably won't... Well, we might be able to actually match. Ooh! Yeah, I didn't think it was that close. Oh! Hey, this is how you destroy a ship. Okay, there we go. That's what I want. I should have thought about that before. Now it's going to rotate. I was going to say that'll match velocities, but it's not going to be 100%. Though we might be able to get pretty good. I think we're off to a horrible start. I swear, I usually don't smash into the space stations. Alright, we're just gonna do this. So I was doing pretty good until I, you know, decided to suddenly make space stations go flying. Oh, you're getting kind of close there, buddy. Oh, you're gonna make my ship go flying, aren't you? All right, so we've got to go up to this terminal here. Okay. Luckily, I don't think we ever actually have to come here again. And I swear, Hellion has some really weird collisions. It's like some stuff they just don't put collision on, some stuff they do. Are you going to... Come on. Okay, you know what? Let's just do this. Quick load. We'll just do over. Because we did save right before we jumped. Hopefully they didn't autosave since then. Because the whole rotating station thing, not very much fun. It should let us access it. It should basically realize that the console's broken, so we can't do anything there. But that is on the missions. They are buggy, and a lot of times you have to quick load, quick save. Sometimes they'll tell you to go somewhere, you go there, and then the objective doesn't show up. So you have to quick save, quick load, and then it shows up again. It's a known bug. There's quite a few bugs with the mission system right now. Okay, I do believe it's already moving, so we're going to go to main menu, yes, and we can do our manual load. It is one of the nice things on that system. It's nice, but it's a drawback. I wish they limited the amount of saves per the slots, because we've got this. You know, there's our last save, and then that is right before we jumped, so that's the one we want. But if I hit, you know, quick save again, it does it by the timestamp. So if you're not careful, you get, you know, 200 saves. You know, it doesn't really limit it to. Which is kind of nice because you can save as much as you want, but there's no cleanup. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't do like rolling slots or something. But so, do not crash into the station, I guess, is the good, you know, lesson learned there. And we are already undocked, so it's right before we jumped. Obviously, it doesn't keep that you have. You know, that we had a jump planned. So we can do that real quick. And we'll go back there, warp to, we should be pretty much lined up, so we can do that pretty low. Which I think last time we actually got a lower. And then all right, and we do not crash into the station this time. Now watch, this time we'll jump and we'll actually hit our space station. No. I wonder if it actually does like a proximity thing, because you know, or that might just be a graphical glitch thing, but the station kind of like disappears as soon as you start to jump. I never tried jumping really, really close to something and seeing if it, I mean, obviously you can run into planets, things like that, as we've, you know, learned. You know, we can jump through solar systems and between, well, I guess we can't really jump between solar systems because they took like a generation ship to get out here supposedly, but you know, obviously the computer systems aren't smart enough to not fly into a planet when you jump. But I don't know if you can actually run into stations in FTL. So that'd be something good to check one of these days and see if we set up an FTL jump in with a station in between, if we you know, can run into it. But generally, at least I try to make sure I'm away a little bit, just because like when I was trying to dock to that station, you know, I bumped into, you know, my, you know, own station before spinning the ship around to get to the point, because you know, you're not far enough away. But usually I don't run into the other stations I'm trying to dock with. But at least with your station, it's got, and I think they did mention that they want to add some sort of station keeping mechanic later on. And you notice how it does that? It's you get a weird kind of it kind of jumps in the opposite direction that you want to move in. I've noticed it's see, like I just jumped back and then jumped forward when I went to go forward. It's only when you kind of like initially start moving in a direction. See, I went to go to the left and it like jumps to the right for a second. I don't get what's up with that. Obviously, I don't know, some type of physics bug. Okay, so we should... Ooh. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay. Yeah, that would have been bad. Good thing I did back up on that one. Otherwise, we would have been bumping into the station again. So, I don't think I want the angled module. I just want the power module. I don't think... But so far as I've noticed, there doesn't seem to be the modules laying around to the extent that they're, well, I say laying around, but floating around, to the extent that they were before. Okay, we're still generating power. And then obviously these derelicts are, you know, completely broken, so they don't really have any power. Okay, I did bring the welder. And we don't need, I should say, this on us. I do want to bring the welder. And that one's empty, so we'll just throw that one up there for now. All right, inventory's about as empty as it could get. Oh, I keep doing that. It'd be nice if you could like set it to auto. Open the doors when it ejects. Or when you depressurize, not ejects. So hopefully we'll maybe get some loot. And no components. Though I like, they do show up a lot. Seems like a lot more than they used to. So I think they did do some fixing with the loot tables, because those were definitely not correct before. Okay, yep, we got no containers there. Now the nice thing is if it's a lootable station. Oh, this one's not. Okay, so we can't grab the module. If it's a lootable station, the handle will be up. So when you pull it, it will actually release. Not all of them are. I thought these were, but I guess I am wrong. Probably because they're storyline. It must have been, I must have gone somewhere else last time. But yeah, if they're lootable, then the disconnect will be up. Which it does make sense because they are storyline, so. And anything in there? Oh, it's not showing up. Oh yeah, because it doesn't actually, I don't think it actually shows up as a storage slot. Well, that was hoping we get some modules there, but I guess not. And not much for the loot stuff either. We can get a fire extinguisher, which we don't need. Though we could pull the nitrogen out of them, because we are having a shortage of nitrogen, but I don't think they actually hold enough to really matter. Now, I do want to find some hack tools, because we are going to definitely need those Seems like a lot of the command modules I was running around or finding before were it took like at least 2 to open it up because it was locked on the lower and the upper, which is annoying because the first time I went to go unlock one, and then I was like, oh well, I need 2 hack tools, and I only had 1, so I was kind of bummed out because I basically wasted one because I could only open one of the doors. And yeah, there's not too much here. Assuming maybe it's because it's a mission. Any loot on the outside? Probably not. Doesn't look like it. Alright, so we'll just go to the receiver and then go to the next station. Okay, so now see, it's updated. Thank you. And well, we can't grab that module, which is kind of a bum. And all we really got was, I believe, 2 resource canisters. Not even really resource the mini resource canisters. For some reason, I've noticed that you can actually start pressurizing the airlock before the door closes. So, oh, okay. Thought we had gotten that. Oh, you know what? I should turn on the 91%. Yeah. Yeah, those things are such power. I know I don't want to turn that on yet. Hopefully we can find some capacitors or something here shortly. Yeah, no, we don't even have anything else in range either. Alright, so there's no point in docking to the other one then, because obviously it's going to be the same sort of thing. You know, we can't take them with us, so. All right. Oh, that's weird. Pretty sure there was 2 of those to investigate. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, you see what I'm saying about not too much stuff actually shows up in the area anymore. You don't get all the modules and stuff like you used to. I think we might jump over there, then that way we can jump over there. Since otherwise we're going to have to wait to go around. Speed too low. That's good. Okay. Oh. And all right, so we're good. Let that jump out. And sit here for a minute. All right, let that run. Yeah, so I am leaning towards, as a little side note here while we jump, I am actually leaning towards just restarting the Stationeers. Basically, we'll just call it like a season 2, and go from there. I know, just seems like there's a lot of changes to the game. It's been a while anyway, so maybe, I don't know, some point, I don't know. I was gonna say maybe some point we'll jump back to the old one, but it doesn't really seem like much of a point to do so. So I'll probably start fresh. And I do have, like I was saying, I have picked up, haven't really played it. Well, I haven't really played anything. But, yeah, Breathe Edge, which I do want to do a stream on that. And I like to do one actually on No Man's Sky as well, especially since the last update. You know, they've actually got true multiplayer in now. I think it's limited to like 4 people, you know, in a group, in a team sort of thing. Okay. Now, maybe this is the one I grabbed the parts on. Or one of the ones I grabbed the parts on. Question is which side's up, which side's down? This will be a good stopover point, because, oh, is that 2? Does that have 2 derelict sections on it? Interesting. Oop, nope. We are right side up. I do wish they had some sort of come on lighting on those. Now we don't really need, yeah, I'm not gonna, whoa, stop. What's with the jumping? Holy. See, that's how you crash into stations. Somebody did report that as well before. It does seem to suddenly jump at some points. You know, where you're going slow, and then all of a sudden it just kind of jumps up really fast for no apparent reason. So there's probably another little physics bug going on there. All right, I don't actually want to grab any of the habitat because they're pretty much just for decoration. And we don't really need one for anything. But I do want to see if we can get some loot off of here. Yep, there's some crafting components, very nice. And like I said, this will let us do a nice little stop waypoint on the way to the other station, because otherwise we're going to have to wait to go around anyway, so might as well make the time productive. And, oh, there we go, Fried Electronics. I really want that. I'm hoping at some point later on they'll make another way to kind of get some of the resources. Because the Fried Electronics were, they're still kind of hard to find. And you need a lot of them, especially for the higher. You don't really need them too much for the lower end, or I should say the lower tier stuff. But the higher tier stuff, it definitely, pretty much everything, requires it. So if 2 tier and above, or tier 2 and above, you pretty much you know, pretty much everything requires circuits. Yeah, I don't see anything else. All right. We'll go see what we can grab in there. We're not going to grab the fluff like the... Oh, resource injector. Oh, tier 2. Very nice. So, the tab interface is a little glitchy. Usually you hit it and it stays open, but sometimes you hit it and it closes right away. You'll see that's why sometimes when I pop it up, it's like flashing on and off like 2 or 3 times. Ooh, very nice. Filters. We need those for the ship because it doesn't have any. That will cut down on our oxygen consumption quite a bit. Oh, is that a, yeah, we can grab that, but we'll grab it on the way back because we can't put it in a slot, so. Nitro. Oh, we didn't use up the whole thing. Wait, one of these was, no, we dropped the one that was 0. That's right. Yeah, I'm not going to collect. I ended up with like a ton of those before. Way too many. I was hoping we would find a, I want to say, yeah, the hack tool. It'd be nice if there's actually the cargo industries, or cargo containers did something. Now I'm still grabbing them all, just, yeah, see that one's got oxygen. And then we'll toss it. That way we can just top off our resources kind of as we go along. That, I definitely want the backpack. I do wish there was a charging station on the ships, or on the steer ops, especially since, you know, it's got capacitors on it. It doesn't even have an engine, so, you know, being that it's solar powered and has capacitors, you would think that there would at least be, you know, a charging station on it, because it runs off of batteries anyway. But no, it doesn't. So no, I'm not seeing too much. Oh, we got another filter. We got 31, 29, 29, yeah, not bad. They seem to last for quite a while either way. Oh, resource injectors. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 2. Oh, not bad. That'll definitely come in useful. We could grab the Tesla ball. No. Actually, I can grab it and recycle it when we get a fabricator. Oh, yeah, we could take the posters. I'm not worried about the posters. All right. It seems like that's all on that one. I'd like to find some capacitors, or catalysts. Catalysts will be good. We need to up our power production. Another jetpack. Very nice. Oh, no. Oh, we take a coffee mug. Oh. Oh, hack tool. Very nice. That's what we wanted. Nitro. Toss it. another tier 2. Great, we're going to have some overpowered RCS thrusters now. Oh, we get the poster over there too. Alright. Well, that's definitely worth it, especially for the filters and the resource injectors. Yeah, so these are like quite a ways around, but unless there's something to actually do with them, they don't actually do anything. Oop. Oh, actually, I think that's the whole thing. I'm surprised there was nothing in this hallway. Usually there's something, you know, kind of like laying in these hallways. You know, like a canister right there in front of me. Alright, get out of here. Now, what else do we got around? Another habitat section. And then, so basically another identical one to this, most likely. Which we probably don't need to run over at this point. I mean, we might get a few different resources. It is nice that they're tier 2s, especially since they're down over here. In basically, you know, what is the starting area? Stand up. Oh. See, that's where like magnetic boots would come in handy. Oh, we're doing pretty good. Integrity is 100%. Very nice. Oh, that's right. So, yeah, big ones have to go over here. And we can go ahead and put the air filters in. Very nice. We need a servo. We need some servos. I am only going to put a tier 1 in there. I don't think I want a tier 2. I think it's going to make it a little overpowered. So, yeah, we shouldn't use... What else do we have running that we're losing? What are we running that we're losing? Oh, no sun exposure. Okay. As long as they're not actually, like, you know, broken. It would be if they had a nice, like, place halt. Well, no, I guess that wouldn't really work. Alright, we don't need... Because I believe this is the one... Yeah, oxygen and nitrogen. That's our little emergency supply. Huh. That's weird. Why are you not showing up as an ammo slot? Strange. Alright, anyway. Yeah, see, there it goes again. That is, that whole reverse movement thing is really weird. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and jump. I'm not going to worry about going to the other station because it's going to be more of the same. Oh, there. Now the first one's showing up. Ooh. I don't know. We should just go jump there. And we'll go to Orthus 1. I will say... I don't know why it starts the jump. Oh, that one's not going to have much time to get lined up on. Oh, that's a little close. We're going to go ahead and save just in case. I think it's supposed to be a slim planet. Though it seems, it seems like they've kind of tweaked that. It doesn't seem near as bad as it did. There's a couple stations, I want to say around, I want to say Everest. Well, there's Everest Station, and I think, is that around Everest, or is that a separate? I don't remember. But, then there's, or it's Burner, I can't remember which one. But, there is, they come extremely, the stations come extremely close to the planet, so every time they go around, it actually, like, starts, like, acting like it's burning up in the atmosphere. You don't seem to actually take any damage. It's more cosmetic than anything. But you have to be careful, because if your ship's too far off in the orbit, I could see it actually slamming into the planet at some point. Nice little effect, but... yeah, just kind of interesting. And 15, 14. Okay, and coming out here. So there's no point in docking to this one because this is a mission. Mission station. As I like to call them, quest station. I don't know what you want to call it, really. But basically, we can't, you know, we can't take anything off of it. So, which is kind of a shame because it's got a couple of ports on it. Oh, that does look kind of nice up there, though. And yes, that's my wife making a ton of noise in the background. So, this should be just a quick run through the station. And we'll go through on the outside, see if there is any loot. I don't know if these do. I don't think these actually have anything on the outside. Because again, like a mission station. It seems like they're more, you know, their purpose isn't really to be looted. I think they threw a few items in them. But, you know, like oxygen. But yeah, overall these don't seem to have too much. I would say that's broken. Oh, and see, it's not actually letting me check the station or the terminal. Again, that's the bug, or one of the bugs. So save and load, and then we should be good to go. And then why that does that. I want to check is how is the quality of the stream coming through on YouTube? Like I said, it seemed a little grainy before for no apparent reason. There's quite a bit of updates. Okay. Now you're gonna let me. Oh. Okay, there we go. Now I got it. Yeah, it still seems a little grainy on YouTube for some reason. Okay. I'm trying to see. I don't see too much other stuff in here. Probably not. Yeah, cupboards are looking pretty bare. And I actually have a feeling... no, probably not. Come on. Get out of there. Which way we come? I think that's the way we came from. We go that way. Yeah, because there's the console. Let's see if there's anything down here. And I'm going to check, but I'm pretty sure we can't. Yeah, it's already down. Ah, welding torch, which we can use at this point. We don't actually have a abundance of hydrogen right now. Really? Oh, that's nice. Yeah, it's not even showing like I'm wearing my helmet. The bugs. The bugs. I'm obviously am wearing a helmet, but that's okay. And anything? It'd be nice to find some resource containers. You know, actual real, not the minis. All right, so we gotta go to that last one. Hopefully, jumping in our ship should straighten this out. And of course, because oh wait a minute, no. Oh, you're not going to give me my, I've got no auto stabilize. Oh, that's annoying. Why do you, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm wearing a helmet and a jetpack. All right. And this is where I have to do the quick load again. Lovely Hellion. At least it doesn't usually have like crash bugs. Oh, David, you mean the quality of the stream on YouTube? Yeah, I don't know. It seems kind of pixelated for some reason. It is nice that both the chats are typing in though now. Thank you. Look at that. I am suddenly wearing a helmet and a backpack again. Alright, so we gotta go to the one last. The one last station. And then on to wherever else it decides to send us. Do I have a light? Okay. Nope, I didn't. Alright. Oh, see, there it goes again. I go backwards and it jumps forward before it sends me backwards. Yeah, that is some weird bug going on there. Hopefully they'll get it straightened out. It's not too bad unless you're close. There's a few times where I have bumped into stuff because it does that jump. Ah, yeah, see, that worked out pretty good. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Oh, nope, that is actually it. Okay, never mind. I don't know why it sets them so far. You know, so far away. Well, for the time-wise. I mean, because you can easily dial it down to like 2 more minutes. Or dial it down to two minutes less. Oh, yeah, I would hope so. It would at least look good on that. All right. I'd like to find some more warp cores so we can pull, because we get that one at 100% in the beginning. And a lot of the ones I was finding before were like between, basically about like 20%. It would be nice to keep, you know, the one that we've got at basically 75% for later on when we need to do longer jumps. It would be nice if they made some way to combine the warp cores, because you can't like recharge them or refill them, but you would think you could, you know, take whatever is in the warp core and use some sort of machine to transfer it, you know, your 10% in one to the other one. Because a lot of times they get down really low, and it's, you know, if you've only got, well, I guess it wouldn't be too bad with the Argus because you have the multiple warp cores. But in this, you know, you get down to like 8%, and then you're like, I can't really use it for anything. So you end up just recycling it, and you don't get anything back for that percentage in there. And I did check too the quality of the loot, because it has a durability bar as well. Doesn't affect what you get back. It's all a set ratio. I was thinking, you know, maybe if you had one that's at 50%, when you had it's at 20%, you would get, you know, maybe more back on the one at 50% opposed to the one 20%. No, it doesn't work that way. Which you kind of think it would be, because obviously if it's a lower durability, I mean, some of it's worn out. And nothing like flying to the dark spot on an asteroid. But we do have headlights, which is nice. Looks like we need to come around to the other side. Ah, there we go. I don't Oh, we should be able to do a match. Match. Alright. Actually, we'll leave those lights on. That'll probably actually help us see a little bit. Yeah, we actually haven't got too much stuff this time. I mean, we did get some resource injectors and whatnot. But not a lot of, you know, useful resources. Or a lot of the resources that we actually need. Now, I haven't actually checked to see, like, when you do the missions. I'm assuming it's kind of meant like you're supposed to go gather what you need in between. So, obviously, this one actually works.
Burned after 6 minutes. I'm just horrible at this. I should have taken that engineering course. Okay, let me see if I can fix this. Fried coupling and a blown amplifier.
Okay.
Well, okay, it's not that bad. But I think I'll have to make another salvage run through Betty's scrapyard. Note to self. Find spare rope cells before you end up stranded again. You got lucky last time.
Okay, so we need to find the signal amplifier, which is in there. So we gotta go find one of those, and we have to find the power coupling, which is one of those. And unfortunately, it doesn't let you pull them off until you actually need them, even though we've seen both of those. Which kind of is making me think maybe you should have come here first. I'm not sure. I've heard that some of those are different, or that it is randomized on which of the three you actually need, you know, or has the working transmitters on. But so far, the last time I did it, it was this one as well. So I don't know how true that is. I think if I ever redo it again, which probably will be likely, that I would try coming to this one first. Because then the other two stations is you could pull off. But the good benefit is, or the good thing is now we can go to other stations. As I slam into the floor. And we can actually gather resources and stuff while we go those. Because they basically just show up randomly. And yeah, that whole jumping to the side thing. Oh, that is so weird. And it's pretty much whenever... I mean, it pretty much always does it. It's just that the faster you're moving, the less noticeable it is. Alright, so if we scan, there's us. So life support module. See, so now we're actually seeing like production clusters and stuff. And then we've got military junkyards, power sections. Let me try doing a scan real quick. I don't think anything else really, you know, you don't seem to get like the randomly generated ones like you used to. I don't know if it's because we're in single player. So we have production, habitat. This one does have a power section. But really, and they do give you the titles now. We're going to drop down to there. Yeah, because that one looks like it's getting ready to go into the debris field anyway. All right. And oh yeah, we don't want it to be longer. I mean, like, look, it starts off at 5 minutes, and I can jump it in a minute and like 30 seconds. 45. Minute 51. Depending on, you know, what you set is your... Now, sometimes you get those too close to the borderline, and even though you have time, it kind of cancels out, I've noticed. And I'm not really sure. I've had a couple of them where they've done that, where it would just randomly, you know, act like, you know, I've hit the RCS and cancel it out. The only thing I can figure out is it's, I don't know. I guess it's just a bug. It just acts like the counter is still, you know, basically cutting it off the limit where it's going to speed too low or something like that. And here we go, jumping again. Okay. And we'll jump. So hopefully we'll get some decent... Yeah, I'm really going to keep an eye out for capacitors and catalysts. And where... I don't think this one was the production one. It might have. I think these both count as production. So hopefully we should get some resources as well, because we definitely need the resources. I mean, we kind of desperately need everything at this point. But, yeah, and strangely enough, so we got B2, B3. They kind of show up as ship sections. I have yet to find a ship in the game since the update. Supposedly they're a lot harder to find now. But it'll say those are ships, and then when you get in range, it'll actually change to be like a component or something like that. Like the derelicts, basically. It's like almost everything is kind of like identified as a ship until you actually get close to it. Opposed to the actual, you know, modules for the station itself. Or whatever it is using to label, you know, that station. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Brake, brake. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's the life support module, which we do kind of want one of those. I don't know if I just want to grab one now or not, because they draw a ton of power. So we wouldn't actually be able to... the good thing is we might be able to suck some O2 off of it. And yeah, that is very glitchy. I think before I was not having that much of a jumping around. I don't know. I'm going to figure out if I want to actually bring it up or not. said, I could leave it unpowered. But the issue is, you know, now if you leave them unpowered, they actually decay faster. So, well, I guess we could actually leave it. Well, no, because you're still going to have the base power usage of the module. You know, we're not going to really be able to get around that. There we go. Docked. And what are we doing on here? Uh-oh. Okay. I guess our modules are bugged now. That's a new one. Yeah. Doors work fine. All right, I'm not going to worry about it right now. Let's head out. Oh, whoops. See what we can find here. Yeah, no solar modules. It's really what I want, though. And nothing on those. Oh, yeah, we got some stuff here. And we got some circuit. Very nice. So, relatively soon, we'll have to go and grab a grab an actual fabricator. Oh, of course. Because I want to do like I normally do and make a high-tier singularity core, or detonator, I should say. Oh, we forgot to grab that, yeah, 24%. It's usually where it seems like I found them. I think I only found one before that was, at a bit higher. At, like, I don't know, it was like 39 or something %. So, it seems like it is possible, just probably less likely. Maybe when you go to the higher tier areas, it's, you know, more likely you'll find fuller warp cores. Who knows? Or it could just be completely random, and it just seems like it's more weighted towards the lower end of the scale. Oh, another carbon filter. Oh no, we didn't want to be that way. So now we should actually be able to... Oh, you know what? I can't interact with anything except for door switches. Maybe I might be able to do buttons too. I'm gonna have to probably relog again. Oh, sorry about that. I should have probably muted my mic on that instead of... thought I was moving it far enough away. Oh, we have no shortage of carbon filters. Another warp cell, very nice. And these usually are all empty. And they don't ever put anything in them anymore, it seems like. But they haven't done that in a while. So, yeah, 26. And the other one I think was 24. And that pretty much sends us back out. So, yes, I'll have to relog again. And as far as I know, all the parts we're looking for are in the, they're not in this style. Derelict. They're in the kind of like the room style. And yeah, we can head over to the other section, which should be similar to this one. I am going to relog though. I want to see if we can pull oxygen off of this, because it is a life support module. So we might, which the only way we'll be able to do it is to tell it to pressurize. But we will go ahead and close the doors. Yeah, see, door's not closed. You can still pressurize. That's kind of amazing. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. Quick save. Where are we at for time? This might be a good point to end the stream for now. I will probably do another one tonight. I don't know. You guys want to see more Hellion tonight? Or do you want me to jump over to like Worlds Adrift, or maybe that Breathe Edge? Or we could do station. I don't really want to do stationeers though tonight. Well, it's only 9 in my time, so I could do a couple more streams tonight. I can always continue on with more Hellion as well. And I do like it. It is a interesting game. As buggy as it is, I mean, and they've already done one hotfix since the update, which I guess fixed some of the more serious bugs, but they definitely have not got them all yet. And I guess we're going to just see if we can pull the... Yeah, I haven't decided yet. I mean, I've still got a few other games that I've wanted to stream that we have not touched yet. I still want to do like a Planet Nomads. I'd still like to kind of do a No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky I'm kind of iffy about. I mean, they've made lots of improvements to it. I think I spent a couple hours playing it after the last update. And it was, you know, it was definitely improvements. I mean, there's no doubt about that. Oh, look at that. Very nice. So, if we come over here now. Oh, where was that? There was a crew quarter module in there? I must have not gone through one of the doors. Yeah, I'm trying to debate. I don't really want to take that yet, because we don't really have... And I'm guessing the oxygen tank on it must be completely empty, because, yeah, it's not letting me... Oh, you know how to check? We can run out. We'll run back over there real quick, because I obviously did miss that one section, too. Especially since it is the crew quarters, and it is going to have the hidden storage there, so that will oh yeah, down off of that end. Oh yeah, because we came through there, and then I never even went down through that side. Yeah, not that I want the crew quarter module anyway, but like I said, to me, the crew quarter module doesn't really seem to... Oh. Did we load up before? No. No, that's silly. Huh. Well, that was... No, because we got that. Oh, we must have just missed those. Ah, that's alright. I don't have many warp cores right now anyway, so that's fine. Yeah. Life support panel. Ah. So there's 46 in the tank. Does not really help too much. Oxygen generator does... Oh, you know why? Because the module's turned off. Oh, that means I have to go back to the ship and turn it back on. And then... Oh, as you can see, it's draining our ship's power. I've run into that before. That's why I tried to connect those panels as soon as I jumped on, or connected, because, yeah, it's going to drain the ship, and then the ship has to charge. And it's not that big of a deal, but obviously it's something you try to avoid. I swear those are upside down. Yeah, definitely not too much. It would be nice if that was actually usable. And I used to go and grab all the suits and stuff, but it's kind of pointless. Because if you don't have a backpack, you're basically dead. And if you have a backpack, then you're wearing a suit. So, you know, you got to keep a couple of extra suits, and you don't really need a ton of them everywhere, because it's not like you ever take your suit off anyway, because you can't carry anything without the suit on. Oxygen. I've got all these. Empty. We'll just toss that. Nothing. 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 And nothing. All right. I think I already checked that, but nothing. All right. So, what we could do is we could turn on the module. Oh no, the module must be on, because it was draining the station power. Yeah, the module is on because it's draining the ship power. So, but that is not actually generating. It's got 167 nitrogen in it. Oh, it's defective. So if we repair that, we can actually generate some oxygen with that, transfer it to the ship. Oh yeah, I'd say that's broken. Now, if I was intelligent, I could put a resource injector in there, but it's probably not really worth it. And of course, we are going to run out of power very shortly. Yeah, see, that will kill our power. But we can let it run until we, yeah. Now it's going to bounce off and on, off and on, off and on. It'll fill up the fuel tank, the air tank. Fortunately, you know, you can't do the vessel, you know, to actually move over. But what we can do is let it fill up the air tank. and then when we pressurize the airlock before we dock, it's going to pull it out of this air tank. And that will give us a, enough to have the ship at the full. And I think that's actually enough. I don't even think it takes that much to fill up the airlock. 61. Yeah, so as long as you had 61 in there, then that'll fill it up. Yeah, too bad there wasn't a way to transfer it, because, it's kind of, not that it's that much, but every bit helps. Oh no, that's hers. I was going to say, yeah, no air filter. Yeah, you see the filtering rate and the output rate is a lot higher. Obviously, the power consumption is a lot higher, but you can put higher tier servos in there to drop that down. But it's 2 on the base, and then the filtering rate is 15, the same as that. So that life support module is a lot more efficient, especially if you, upgrade it so you don't have the energy usage. And yeah, and that filter will, strangely enough, run through. All right. Yeah, I don't see anything else. Yeah, too bad there's no servos. That's really what we need. That saves on the power. Servos, catalysts. All right. But I think we're hitting about an hour and a half, so we're going to call it good for this stream. And we'll probably just jump right back into Hellion. So I'll do my normal, I'll go take a break for 5-10 minutes, top off my coffee, use the bathroom, that sort of thing. And we'll jump right back into it. So, yeah, now we've pulled oxygen from that station. And yeah, see, we've still got the air tank. Yeah, there is 93, but we're actually nothing here, but we're at, full 1, so we're good. And what I'll do is I'll let it idle, because we need to let our power build back up. Yeah, I really need to find some catalysts and some capacitor, core containment field. And but hopefully, as we jump around to the power up, why are we only generating 275? Now, the only thing that should be running is the actual, okay, 125 for the ship. Yeah, okay. So, anyway, I'll let it idle here. Well, I'll do a quick save just in case. I'll let it idle here. We will charge up the ship. And actually, I will just go ahead and undock. Not that that should really matter too much. And we can just drift away while that charges. Though I think we can actually keep. Yeah, we've got 10% in the battery, so it'll just charge up. All right. Yeah, so we'll end the stream here. I'll take a break, and I will be back in, say, 10 minutes with episode 25. And we will continue on. We'll go see if we can find those 2 parts and gather some resources while we do so. And move on in the missions and hopefully get some station parts going. And what we can do is, they're probably going to be similar, but we might be able to get some catalysts out of those. We'll go swing by them and take a look. I mean, they're close by anyway. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I will see you in a few minutes. I'll see you then.